if you're one of those salespeople that know that you're not selling up to your true potential, and worse still, you're not living up to the potential that so many other people believe you can attain, then I possibly have some answers for you. And the reason why I say that is most salespeople start to go backwards the minute they don't walk into a call with an objective. And if you don't have an objective, how can you actually provide what your prospect wants? You need to work with your prospect and provide an objective that both of you can relate to. The most important thing is, if you don't do that, you could become more confusing than you are convincing. Now, if you start becoming too confusing to the prospect's going to have doubt. And the minute a prospect has doubt, they don't buy. That's such an important issue that so many people in sales just can't get hold of. And if you don't have belief in yourself, in your own abilities, into where you're heading, how can your prospect begin to trust you to actually help the prospect get to where they're going? They're such important issues that so many salespeople don't want to address. But this is why I put these videos in on a daily basis, so that you can at least start to think about them. The other thing that I want to introduce you to in this video is my guitar collection. I'm reported to have one of the largest guitar collections, private guitar collections here in Australia. And what I'll do periodically is I'll keep on introducing you to some of my guitars as a footnote. You'll see what they are, where they're from, their age, and their availability to the rest of the world, because a lot of what I've got in guitars are absolutely exclusive, and exclusive here in Australia especially, because this is an area, unlike Spain, unlike South America, where guitars are not as plentiful, especially the older ones. So enjoy this. This will come to you at the end of this video, and there's so much more to come in exactly that same area. The one thing that I've noticed in my half century as a salesman is that the sales supersellers have no need for the many clever acronyms or techniques which are taught to and then used by many of the lesser salespeople. These average or even above average salespeople, to me, are almost always more confusing than they are convincing. Well, at least the ones that have attempted to sell me over the years. Mostly they simply ask whatever they feel will get them closest to their objective, and in the process overlook the most basic of tenets for the prospect, and that is to address their wants and to help them get that. Now, in turn, the supersellers will go into each prospective sales presentation with a clear objective and ask questions that move them naturally into the direction that they want to go. Now, some of the academics that I've spoken to call this heightened passion, and some others refer to this as a form of passionate enthusiasm. However, the superseller overlooks all of these academic thoughts, and they will sell most of the prospects they present to. And the reason they do this is simple. They simply relate to what the prospect wants. It's that simple.